Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari, and in the series of Indian Penal Code, we were focusing on chapter 10, which is all about of contempts of the lawful authority of public servants covered between section 172 to 190. And in that series, this is my 12th video where we are going to focus on section 182, which is all about false information with intent to cause public servant to use his lawful power to the injury of another person. Let's try understand this with the help of the Barak provision and a beautiful chart, and we will have three beautiful illustrations. Let's get into the first slide. Section 182 of IPC discusses about false information with intent to cause public servant to use his lawful power to the injury of another person. And the Barak provision says, whoever gives to any public servant any information which he knows or believes to be false, intending thereby to cause or knowing it to be likely that he will thereby cause such public servant A. to do or omit anything which such public servant ought not to do or omit if the true state of facts respecting which such information is given were known by him, or B. to use the lawful power of such public servant to the injury or annoyance of any person, shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 6 months, or with fine which may extend to 1000 rupees, or with both. Quite a easy Barak provision, and basically what happens here, there is a person who knows or has reason to believe that whatever information he is giving to a public servant is false. Okay, even after knowing or having a reason to believe that he is giving such information to the public servant with the intention of either causing, or he is knowing that it would thereby make such public servant to do or omit something that he should not do or he should not omit. Okay, he makes that public servant to do something that he should not do, or he makes such public servant to omit something which he should not omit by giving such false information, or he may cause thereby with that public servant to injure someone or annoy someone. Okay, though he knows that it is a false information, by giving such false information he either causes, or he knows that by giving such false information such public servant is going to do something which he was not supposed to do, or he is going to omit something he should not omit otherwise, or he is going to cause injury to someone, or he is going to cause annoyance to someone. Even after knowing that public servant is going to do all of that, if a person is giving false information, or he has a reason to believe that whatever information that he is giving is false, then he is committing a punishable offense. That's what I have covered in my chart, which says whoever knowingly or has reason to believe that the information is false. Okay, here the person is very clear that he knows or he has a reason to believe that whatever information he has is false. Even after that, he gives such information to public servant for what? To cause, or knowing that it would thereby make such public servant to do or omit anything which such public servant ought not to do or omit if the true state of facts respecting which such information is given were known by him. If that public servant at all known that whatever was the true information, then he wouldn't have done something, but now he is doing because he has got the false information, or he is omitting something. If he was aware of the true state, he wouldn't have omitted, but now he is omitting because of what? Because he got a false information. That's one side of it. The other side of yellow box, if you see that, to use the lawful power of such public servant to the injury or annoyance of any person. Now, because of this false information, the public servant is either causing injury to someone or annoyance to someone. Now, all of this is happening because of what? The false information given by the person knowingly or having reason to believe that he knows it. Okay, if that happens, then it's a punishable offense. And how will be he punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 6 months, or with fine which may extend to 1000 rupees or with both. And under CRPC, this is a non-cognizable offence, bailable offence, and any magistrate can conduct the trial. I hope this section is very easy and clear. Though I feel that it's clear and easy, let us also see three illustrations which are given in the Bare Act itself in my next slide. The class will continue. In between, I just wanted to share an important update with you guys. I have joined the unacademy team as an educator for CLAT 2023 batch, and I would like to request you all to download the unacademy app and follow me there also. And while buying the subscription over there, please buy the subscription with my code GYAN07, that is GAN07, to get additional 10% discount. And what's happening in unacademy this week? A revision batch for CLAT 2022 and 2023 aspirants by NLU alumni is starting from 16th March in the name of Score Booster, and the DU Dream Crash Course 3 months course for DU LLB Entrance 2022 is starting from March 19th, and One-Stop Solution for CLAT 2024 by NLU alumni is starting from March 19th in the name of Law and Order. Join these courses, and while buying subscription, please use my code GYAN07 to get 10% additional discount. Thank you. There are three illustrations given in the act itself. In the first illustration, what happens? There is a person by name A, and there is a magistrate, and that magistrate has a subordinate, or there is a police officer by name Z who is reporting to that magistrate. Now, what does A do? He gives a false information to the magistrate saying that the police officer, that is Z, is guilty of neglect of duty or misconduct. Now A knows that Z is reporting to the magistrate, and whatever information he has given to magistrate is a false information, and by giving such false information about the police officer to the magistrate, he knows or he has the reason to believe that it might end up magistrate dismissing the police officer. Even after knowing that his false information is going to make the magistrate to dismiss police officer, that is Z, he has committed this, and that is an offence under section 182. So giving such false information is an offence committed by Mr. A, and he will be punished under section 182. That is the first illustration. In the second illustration, what happens? There is a person by name A who goes to a public servant and reports that there is a person by name Z who has kept contraband salt in a secret place. Contraband salt is illegal salt, okay? Now A goes to public servant and says that Z has kept salt illegally in a secret place. Now what does public servant do? He starts searching the different places of Z, including his premises, etc. Now by doing so, what is happening? Z is unnecessarily going through annoyance because A has given false information. Now A knows that Z doesn't have any illegal salt with him, but he gives that false information to public servant, and he knows that by doing so, public servant will start searching everywhere and it will cause annoyance to Mr. Z. Even after knowing that he has given such false information, which made public servant to do such searching. Otherwise, public servant wouldn't have done it. He would have omitted. Now, because of false information, he is doing that. And by doing so, by giving such false information, A has committed offence under section 182. In the third illustration, what happens? A comes to a policeman and says that he was being assaulted and being robbed in a particular village. Now, this is basically a false information given by A to policeman. Now, when policeman asks A about who has assaulted him or robbed him, he says, I don't know anything, but this has happened in this particular village. Now, policeman believes that and start doing search of all those person in the nearby village. Now A, while giving the false information, he was sure that the policeman will start searching for those offenders who has committed assault and robbery. By giving such false information, what A has done, he is going to cause annoyance to the villagers or few of the village people whom police is going to ask questions about this particular event. Now, knowingly he has given false information, and such false information now making the policeman to cause annoyance to the villagers or few of the village people. So by doing this, A has committed an offense under section 182. That is how you need to understand all these three illustrations, which are very beautiful and easy. With that, I hope this concept is very clear. Thinking that, I am handing over this presentation to Nishan.
Don't get panicked. Getting panicked will only worsen the things. With that, I am concluding this session. Please subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment our videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.